The smartphone world is about to shift again, not just evolve, but change the way we define premium because Samsung isn't playing it safe anymore. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be more than just another yearly upgrade. It's looking like the biggest leap Samsung has made in half a decade. The leaks, the numbers, the rumors, everything points to one thing. Samsung's next Ultra is about to break its own rules. Hey everyone, welcome back to ZaidiEsTech. You are here with Zaidi. If you enjoy diving deep into the latest tech updates, make sure to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Alright, let's get into this, because the Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't just another flagship. It's Samsung rewriting the playbook from the inside out. The company's dual-chip strategy is officially back, but this time it's smarter, more selective, and surprisingly strategic. Depending on where you live, your S26 might be powered by Qualcomm's next-gen Snapdragon 8, Elite Gen 5, or Samsung's very own Exynos 2600. But here's where it gets interesting. Early reports suggest Samsung might keep its Exynos chips, mostly exclusive to South Korea, its home ground, as if the company wants to prove firsthand that it can outdo Qualcomm on its own turf before taking the fight global. Now that's a bold move because the Exynos name hasn't exactly had an easy past. It's been criticized for years for being hotter, slower, and less efficient than its Snapdragon counterpart. But Samsung says that era is over. The Exynos 2600, built on a 2nm process, promises not just parity, but domination. Recent leaks from Korea show the Exynos 2600 delivering over 6 times stronger NPU performance than Apple's A19 Pro. That's not a typo. 6 times. It's also showing 14% faster multi-core CPU scores and nearly 30% better AI efficiency than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite. That means faster photo editing, real-time translations, smarter multitasking, and smoother performance across everything from gaming to 4000 recording. But here's the crazy part. The GPU inside this chip, reportedly based on AMD's latest RDNA architecture, is said to outperform Apple's graphics engine by up to 75%. For gamers, that's a dream scenario. Faster rendering, cooler performance, and smoother frame rates without the throttling issues we've seen in the past. And speaking of cool, Samsung's tackling heat head-on this time. Literally, the S26 Ultra is to feature a new, advanced vapor chamber cooling system that's twice as large as before, combined with the energy-efficient 2nm architecture. The result? More sustained power, longer battery life, and a phone that stays cool under pressure, whether you're recording 8,000 video or gaming for hours. But performance is only half the story. Let's talk about the real showstopper, the display. Leaks are calling it the best smartphone screen ever made. And that's not exaggeration. Samsung's new M14 OLED panel with co-color encapsulation tech is reportedly 35% brighter, 40% more power efficient, and 60% cooler than last year's. Those are insane numbers, but imagine walking outside under harsh sunlight and still seeing every detail perfectly. This panel adjusts pixel brightness intelligently using AI, enhancing contrast and maintaining accuracy even in tough lighting. It's not just brighter, it's smarter. The screen uses what Samsung calls AI pixel control, which can limit viewing angles for privacy, meaning the person next to you won't be able to peek at your messages. It's like built-in privacy glass, but powered by AI and ears. Where it gets wild, Samsung is experimenting with dynamic refresh rates that go as low as 1 Hz when you're reading and instantly jump to 144 Hz when gaming. This doesn't just save power, it makes motion smoother and more adaptive than anything we've seen on a smartphone yet. Now, let's talk about cameras, because this might be where Samsung's biggest behind-the-scenes change is happening. After years of using parts from its Chinese supplier, Sunny Optical, Samsung has reportedly decided to shake up its supply chain for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. A new player is taking over a critical role, Macnex. They'll handle the folded zoom periscope, lens the hardware behind those jaw-dropping long-range zoom shots. This change could mean more consistency, better clarity, and sharper images, even in difficult lighting, but Samsung's not stopping there. Rumors say the new Ultra might use a next-gen 200MP main sensor that finally fixes this. Overprocessing problem fans complained about in the S24 Ultra. Expect more natural colors, less noise in low light, and richer detail without that artificial HDR look. It's also rumored to use eye-based lens optimization, meaning the camera can detect the scene, your distance, lighting, and even the subject's texture, then automatically switch between lens modes for the cleanest result possible. Now here's a small detail most people missed. Samsung is reportedly testing something called Pro Visual Engine 2.0. It's a new AI-powered imaging platform that's built directly into the Exynos and Snapdragon chips instead of relying on app-level processing. This system does real-time adjustments at the silicon level, meaning faster, sharper, and more accurate results every single time you take a photo or video. But that's not the only AI wizardry happening. Samsung's Galaxy AI platform is about to level up. The company is working on features that sound straight out of a sci-fi movie. A meeting assistant that translates live conversations in real time, a smart clipboard that understands what you copy and suggests instant actions, and even a social composer that creates captions or posts automatically based on your photos. You take a picture, and Galaxy AI can write a perfect Instagram caption for you that's next level smart. And just when you think that's all, leaks mention a touch translator, an AI that scans text on your screen, translates it instantly, and even summarizes it for you. Imagine reading a Korean review or Japanese article and getting a clean English summary right there on your display. No copy-paste needed. All these AI features combined make it clear. Samsung doesn't just want to build powerful hardware anymore. It wants to build a phone that thinks, reacts, and adapts with you. A phone that feels alive. Now, there's one burning question everyone's asking. Is Samsung really planning to launch an S6 Pro? Multiple insiders hint that yes, a Pro variant is in testing, possibly positioned between the base and the Ultra. But the challenge is obvious. How do you make it feel different enough? As one leak put it, if you're calling it Pro, it better feel like a Pro. Whether Samsung actually releases it or keeps it internal remains to be seen, but it shows how serious the company is about expanding the Galaxy lineup, and that brings us to the big picture. The Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't just another step forward. It's a signal Samsung's clearly shifting toward a future where AI defines the user experience. Not just speed or megapixels. With the new M14 display, Exynos 2600 performance boost, and AI-driven features that go beyond simple gimmicks, the Ultra feels like the foundation for the next decade of Galaxy innovation. Every year, people say smartphones have peaked, but then something like this leaks, and suddenly it feels like we're just getting started again. The S26 Ultra represents that spark, the kind of bold engineering that reminds us why Samsung sits at the top of the Android world. Whether the dual-chip strategy ends up being a hit or sparks another wave of debates, one thing's for sure, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the most talked about devices of 2026. And judging by everything we've seen so far, Samsung's ready to take risks again. Because sometimes playing it safe doesn't change the game, taking bold chances does. And that wraps up everything we know so far about the Galaxy S26 Ultra. If these leaks are even half true, Samsung is about to shake the entire industry in a way we haven't seen in years. This isn't just a refresh, this is a statement, a signal that the next generation of smartphones is going to be smarter, cooler, faster, and way more personal than anything we've used before. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Samsung can actually pull this off? Will the Exynos 2600 finally redeem its name? And is this the Ultra that can truly push Android into a new era? Share your thoughts below. I always enjoy reading your opinions and seeing what the ZaidiEsTech family thinks about these new leaks. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep, real, no-nonsense analysis on the biggest tech coming your way, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Trust me, the upcoming leaks for the S26 series and Samsung's entire 2026 lineup are about to get even crazier. Thanks for watching, thanks for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, and peace out.